everybody! Today we're going to be doing a storytime speed paint kind of thing. I don't think I've ever told you guys my journey of going to uni, so I thought it would be a fun idea to talk about that. I think a lot of you buns know about the hiatus that I took in April last year, but I basically had to take some time off away from social media and making art because I had exams. If you don't know, if you don't live in the UK and don't really know what the system is like here, basically you do a bunch of exams, and if you get good enough grades for the specific unis that you've applied for, then you get a place there. But as you can imagine, this was really stressful, so taking a break from social media and stuff like that really helped me focus on my studies and actually achieving the grades that I needed to go to uni. So yeah, it was such a big achievement of mine to actually be able to get a place there, and I don't think I'd be able to do it, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I studied really hard, I always had this doubt in my mind as to whether I'd be able to actually get in, and I think all students have that really, but yeah. Top tip for any artists out there who have exams coming up, definitely prioritise your studies. The internet isn't going anywhere. That doesn't mean that you have to stop what you love doing entirely though, because I drew in my breaks, I drew art, and that made me really happy, because you do have to have a balance. I would also say that the break from social media also really helped me reflect on what I was doing and the content I was creating at the time, and kind of like how I wanted to improve it. So 10 out of 10 for breaks, I would definitely recommend them. Then in September I moved out. I've never moved out before. I've been on a few school trips where we had to stay over at hotels and places, but it's not really the same. I've lived in my home, my family home, for as long as I've been alive, so I remember it was really sunny when I moved to my uni, so that was really nice. But it felt so surreal when I watched my family leave, not to mention I cried a little bit, because it suddenly dawned on me that I had to take care of myself. It's fine now because I'm used to cooking for myself and being an independent bunny, but that's also one thing that I've learnt how to do though, cooking. I didn't have much of a chance to at home, but first I started with small basic dishes like mac and cheese, and now I can cook a lot of the meals that my dad makes, so that's really awesome. But although it's been a whole experience, getting to know my flatmates, making new friends, getting started in my degree, which is computer science, and having so much more freedom now, I'm really glad that I decided to stick with this journey going to uni. Despite all of the challenges that I've faced in terms of the whole new change of environment, all of that. So yeah, I would definitely recommend for anyone moving out and going to uni, do what you can do, and take it at your own pace. There's a lot to do with different activities, depending on the uni of course, but yeah, I'd highly recommend to try new things, and yeah, but it can be quite overwhelming, so I would also say take regular breaks and have some time to yourself. Definitely make time to do what you really enjoy, because it is an entirely new environment for most people, so it's really natural to feel really anxious. And while I was getting started at uni, I was able to start streaming. I'll probably make more videos about that too, but I was shocked to have so many of you buns support me in my live streams. And honestly, I didn't think we could reach Twitch affiliate last year, but we actually did. So I thank you all for that so much. And yeah, well, I guess that's all I have for you today, buns. I hope you enjoyed hearing my little silly little story of me moving out to uni, and I might go into more detail with specific stories, but that's all for today. Bye everyone, see you in the next video.